Hello and welcome to another edition of Stockwatch. As we begin the trading week, we're hearing that there's been some supply shortages over the course of the last few days, and it's really hit the US in particular. This boils down to the 65 cargo ships that have been stuck outside the California ports for a few days as the supply chain problems mount for certain companies. Looking at Nike and Costco today, because the US sportswear company have said that they supply chain issues are hitting consumers because they can't get certain types of clothing and footwear. And also Costco is said that it's scaling back and reinstating limits on purchasing certain key items such as bottled water, toilet paper, and some cleaning products as well. So you have to wonder excuse me, how long this will go on for. A Nike spokesperson says its customers are stockpiling again amid COVID fears, but it's also struggling to ship goods to its shops as well. And Nike said it had cut its sales outlook for the rest of the year due to the disruption. So you have to really wonder if it's going to impact a lot of other companies. So I just wanted to highlight what's going on in America as well. So these particular ships that are stuck outside the port of Los Angeles, it's basically delivers up to 40% of all cargo containers entering the country. So that's quite a significant amount if it's actually been stuck and backlogged. And before COVID, it was unusual to have more than one or two cargo ships that were stuck in the ports, never mind 65. So we'll wait and see if this comes into, if this impacts certain stocks in particular. But for Costco in particular, it's beat Wall Street expectations last week on its fourth quarter fiscal earnings. So we did see quite a big jump in Costco prices, which we'll take a look on shortly. So it's not all doom and gloom for these companies. But for Nike in particular, I just want to accentuate what's happening with the stock price now. Where we saw this grand jump a few months ago, we are now seeing a complete reversal pretty much. And what's more interestingly enough is as soon as we went below this line here, which we did last week, I put a sell position in because now I'm looking to see prices start moving lower to this region here, and I'm expecting a full turnaround and a move roughly back down to the 135 area at least. Before this just show you this now. Before this downturn here, we were having a bit more of an upturn again, and it was making on the RSI, making a small hidden bullish divergence. But since we've had this drop here, you can see prices are now converging, and now we are not seeing any more signs at the moment of any kind of bullish signals or any signals at all. So just waiting. I'm going completely on price action here and expecting prices to start moving lower. So I just want to go on the intraday, looking at what the opportunities are. So for me, like I said, just looking to see prices now move to the 135 area. And if this does happen, then we could see another leg lower. So very, very worrying times for Nike at the moment, but we'll see if anything comes into fruition. And Costco as well. They are, like I said, they had quite a day to remember after their stock did jump due to beating Wall Street expectations. So at the moment, not too bad, not too shabby for Costco's price action at least. Doing another leg to the upside at the moment, seeing if we can just break past these recent peaks. Looks like it's doing a bit of a double top at the moment on this particular area. And obviously looking at the RSI as well, not too much in the way of divergences, but you never know in the short term at least as we get into the trading week. Mondays are always good to trade because you've got the weekend gaps as well that could generally bring more opportunities, but you have to obviously be careful trading certain gaps as there could be sharp reversals as well. As soon as the market opens, we see the gap and then the sharp reversal that could happen, but that could be also an opportunity as well. So just to keep in mind what could be happening there. So yeah, in the long run, looking for Costco at another leg higher. It could run out of steam here, could see a bit of exhaustion. So we could see, if we don't penetrate this top here, we could see another leg lower. But thinking prices could start going in a sideways direction now, trading around the 450, 460 area, possibly having a exhausted top at 470, which will be interesting for more opportunities as well. So we'll see what happens as we get into the trading week. Very exciting times though as we enter the fourth quarter shortly. and obviously that will bring more earning seasons as well. So very, very important times going on at the moment. So that's all from the Stock Watch today. Again, thank you very much for joining me. Any comments or queries, please feel free to add them to the post, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Have a great trading day ahead, and bye for now.